This is Gary Owen. I'm in Houston right before Dwight Howard got here. See, I'm Nostradamus. I'm claiming it right now. But I always go to humormillmag.com. That's the first thing I go to on my computer after ESPN, Media Takeout, Bossip, World Star Hip Hop, and RedTube. But as soon as I'm done with those, I go to humormillmag.com. It's in the top 10. What more do you want?
What's going on, y'all? This is Carla J, and I'm at the Improv in Houston, Texas, and this is Humor Mill TV, and I am here with Gene Harding. What's going on, Gene?
How you doing?
I'm doing fine, thank you. Well, I'm going to get right to it.
Please.
I understand that you guys have been touring, or you've been on tour with Gary Owen for approximately a year or so.
A little under a year. It feels like 20 years, but...
Tell me a little more about the tour. I mean, are you guys just, grinding, or is it all just, you guys are just having a lot of fun and getting a lot of work done?
Yeah, well, since I got put on, maybe early January, I've been on the road with him, every new city. Now he's also doing the Shack tour, so sometimes I'll get on stage. And if I can't get on stage, then I'm the dude that brings the water to the whole, crowd, whatever. But it's been an amazing experience. I've been running with him for a few months, getting my chops up. And so it's good just as a working comic to get work.
How did you get chosen for the gig?
I don't know. I don't know what it is I said or did that made him be like, all right, this is the guy I want to go with. But and I tell a lot of people who always ask me that same question that it's not just what you do on stage, it's who you are off stage. So your character off stage is as important, if not more, than who you are on stage. So we just vibed. He liked me. He liked what he saw on stage, and then. And I gave him $100, and that was it.
See, I was gonna bring up work ethic, and you brought up $100 now.
No, but you as a comic, you always looking to get your foot in somehow. Yeah. So I made sure I just played it cool and stayed funny on stage and stayed fresh. That's right. And that was it.
So is that what you do during your downtime? Do you work on material or try to come up with things new? Are you always changing your show? How does that work?
When you become a comic, everything becomes potential fodder for the stage. So, no matter what you say, we always thinking about something, how it can be worked into a routine, especially when you're trying to get to that status where you have an hour special coming out every so often. So I'm always working, and I'm always on my downtime, always thinking about, I got to start reliving things in my past that I thought might have been funny that I forgot. Yeah. So it's always something going on. Or, you can barely trust a conversation between us because it might make it on stage.
Really?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, you don't want to play that.
I got a mic too now, Carla. Don't get it twisted.
All right, I can get down with the best of them now.
I believe it's going to be Humor Mill against Gene Harding. Let's go.
Well, we can do that. Well, Gene, I know that you're somehow connected, in social networking. How is it that the public can get in contact with you?
Well, if you still got MySpace, you probably won't ever find me no more. But I finally got on Twitter. So my Twitter name is Mr. Gene Harding. That's MRGENE Harding. Harding as in Tanya. Y'all remember her?
No Facebook?
Oh, yeah, Facebook. Yeah, everybody. Gene Harding on Facebook. You can find me on Facebook. I might be the only black Gene Harding, but then again, people starting to get gangster with their names, so it might be like 20 more dudes that look just like me, but I might be the first one. Gene Harding on Facebook, Mr. Gene Harding on Twitter, and then I'm going to start a new social media website called Snugglebutt.
Snugglebutt, huh?
Yeah, so you snuggle me, I snuggle you. It's only going to be guy and girls, no dudes on my page.
Is that right? Okay. Yeah, Gene Harding. It just makes you want to say it. Gene Harding.
You know what's funny about that? Like, I'm West African, so I expected to get an African name. So when my parents was calling me Gene Harding, I was like, y'all sure? Like, I was checking my birth certificate like every year. Like, come on. But yeah, so Gene Harding it is. As a matter of fact, my name is Regal. It comes from some kind of African royal tribe.
Really? Some African royal tribe, Gene Harding.
I kept it vague because one of my lion uncles told me that I was a prince. So I'm not sure, but I believed it, and I used that when I used to go out and pick up girls. That was my line. So it may be true, may not be true. So I can't give you the actual tribe because somebody's gonna Google it and find out that my uncle was lying. So I don't want no problems.
Well, Gene, it was a pleasure. I really appreciate your time, and we'll definitely stay in touch.
You gonna watch the show?
Absolutely. I'm sticking around. I'm watching the show.
That's a promise, y'all. Human Mill gonna be here at the Houston Improv.